friends, you can be seated. We have come here today at the invitation of Michelle and Timothy to share in the joy of their wedding. This outward celebration we see and hear is an expression of the inner love and devotion they have in their hearts. Christ reminds us from the beginning, "For this cause a man shall leave his father and mother and shall cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh." So to leave and cleave basically means to sever and bond. The word cleave means to glue or to cling, and the word leave implies giving other relationships a lesser degree of importance. You can still have friends, but your best friend is your spouse. My grandpa gave me some really good advice at my wedding. He said, "Roger, sometimes you use chapstick when you should have used glue." I don't know what that means yet, but my wife says she knows exactly what she's talking about. So, Tim, the wife is always right. A successful marriage is not so much about finding the right person as it is about being the right person. Who's giving this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
Timothy, do you now leave your father and mother to establish your own home with Michelle as her husband, to receive her as your wife, to make a home where she'll be loved and cared for as long as God grants her life?
I do.
Michelle, do you now leave your father and mother to establish your own home with Tim as his wife? To the parents of both bride and groom, would you like to stand? Do you promise to encourage Timothy and Michelle in their marriage, to present an example of love and devotion for them to emulate, and to help them build a strong and stable home for themselves and their family? Thank you. Do we have the rings? Just give it. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. You get hers, she gets yours. You have chosen to exchange rings as a sign and a seal of the vows you are making today. Tim, will you take this ring and place it on your bride and repeat after me? With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving husband, as God is my witness. Michelle? Will you take this ring, place it on your husband, and repeat after me? With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving bride, as God is my witness. Now we're going to have a Unity peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What?
You move this up.
Then I'll make lunch.
Chunky or creamy?
So this is love. So this is what makes life.
You know, Yogi Bear did the same thing on his wedding.
As you make this sandwich,
Give me a Tic Tac.
it means life can be sometimes sweet and sometimes sticky. But with God on each side, it makes life wonderful.
I thought I made one's sweet and one's nutty. beef sandwich.
You have come before us and before God and have expressed your desire to be husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining of hands, having made promises of faith and devotion to each other, and have sealed these promises by the giving and receiving of rings and making of sandwich. Therefore, by the virtue and the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel of Christ, and in accordance with the laws of God, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
No more peanut butter and jelly. What was in that
Mr. and
peanut butter and jelly?
Mrs. Tim Dixon.
And it feels so wonderful to be here with you on my first album.
This feels like a ride at Disneyland. I like this.
This was interesting.
Dude.